What's going on YouTube? Brandon Latruga here. Doing some tile work, so I thought I'd take a video and show you how to do it. I'm gonna have to be quiet because people are home, so I'm just gonna take a video. And I already have the tiles cut, so I'm gonna mud, level, and then space it, and I'll show you how to do that. The subfloor is already good to go. I took up laminate, which isn't hard to do, which you'll see when you walk in. But yeah, let me just show you this video really fast, and then I'll come back and touch on it. So that's really all you have to do when you're tiling. Make sure you have a flat surface. Make sure you space it. Make sure the tile, that tile had to be cut. So the end that was cut is facing the wall. Also, yeah, just try to make sure all the cuts that you make are trying to face the wall and out of the way and not visible. So I'll probably touch on this again once I get to the house with the iPad and take a few pictures and upload it. But yeah, that's basically it. It's not too bad. Like I said, just make sure you space it, level, and everything meets up. Like the tiles they meet up at the same point, so they're flush together. So that's about it. This is Brandon Latruga. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, so the tile is dry now. I put up some side tile going up the wall to give it a little extra look. But yeah, I'm going to show you how to grout it really fast, and that's pretty simple, so we'll just go from there. Again, sorry, don't really want to talk while people are home. So, yeah, what I did there was I, mix the grout, make sure the grout's not too runny. As you can see, spread the grout at an angle, 45-degree angle, make sure it's in there good. Let it dry for about 10-15 minutes, then get a wet rag, or wet, damp, get it damp, and just lightly go over and pick up the extra grout. That's about it, and I'll probably take a video doing that too. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to clean the grout off. One thing I didn't mention was try not to get it all over the tile. It's good just try to get in the corners and stuff with the grout. But yeah, so here I'll show you how to clean the grout. So it's just damp. So all the tile work is done. It turned out fairly good. I'm pretty happy with it. I will have to show you a video, or not video, sorry, some of the pictures of it right after this video. Yeah, so it turned out great. I just wanted to touch on some stuff because, again, like I said, I was in a client's house and I don't really want to be too loud or make a video, you know, because they might get weirded out by that. But yeah, so just wanted to touch on some stuff really fast. So again, they had laminate down and or linoleum, whatever it is. So I tore that out, and luckily underneath all of that there was a good subfloor. So I didn't have to put a subfloor down. But if it isn't a good subfloor and it's kind of shaky, depending on what you are laying the tile down on, if you're doing it on like concrete, you're usually good to go. But sometimes you have to put down like a subfloor, which you can just screw in, or you can do the mix where it's a self-leveling like liquid, and it will level itself out. So yeah, that's few things you could do. But so anyways, the floor was level, and what I did was I started with, I usually well, you should start in the center of the room, but it's in spaces like that it's really hard to work around. So what I do is I start from the center. So I'll square up the room, you know, like find the meeting point, lengthen the width. So once you find the center point of that, you set out your tiles, because like I started out at the end. So I set my tiles out to see what I would need to start at the end to work my way to make sure I'm technically starting from the center out. So I cut the tiles for starting at the center out, but I started at the far end so I could just move my way down. But technically I started from the center. So then yeah, from there, you know, you get your the mud. Oops, sorry, Titan. Stepped on my dog. You get the mud, and then Zeus, what are you doing? Sorry. So you get the mud, and you want to spread it out evenly and flat. Yeah, and again, you'll need a trowel, and you just groove it. So once you groove it, you just groove it, get a good amount on it, make sure it's set good, and then you place your tile. After you place your tile, you want to space out with your spacers for the next tile. And once you go to the next tile, you want to make sure the two ends meet up on it. Sorry, my dogs are acting crazy. Hey, get down. So then the two ends meet up, and once the two ends meet up, just keep going. You want to make sure your grout lines are going to be, you know, even and square. So if they're not even and the tiles aren't placed, you know, a certain amount of space away, and a certain amount, sorry, get down. So you want to make sure you put the spacers in there and that it all lines up. And like you can see in mine, when you look in the video and the pictures, all my tiles are completely straight with each other. Not like that. They're like that, and they're spaced evenly on every single tile. So then you want to do that. Once you get that done, you let it sit overnight, you know, go back the next day, pull out your spacers, and then again you grout. And, you know, grouting, you go at an angle when you're putting the grout in. And again, I said, like, don't cover the entire tile because it's just going to make a big mess to try to clean up once the grout starts to dry. It just, with sanded grout, you know, you're just cleaning it over and over and over again until it's all picked up. So do that, and then let that dry for a day. And then after that, you want to go back and put grout sealer and tile sealer over it, which I didn't show, but that's pretty basic. You know, you just get a paintbrush and go in between the grout, get the paintbrush wet, and then just wherever the grout is, you just, you know, get it wet, and make sure you get it so over time it doesn't crack and it's water resistant and everything. So again, I'll put some pictures up, and I hope this can help you figure out how to do a yourself project. In all honesty, one of the hardest tile things to do, I feel like, is the floor. Backsplash and showers, I feel like, are a lot easier to do. Just that's my personal opinion. And hey, for you it might be the floor, but that's how you do a basic project yourself. And if you just have the right tools, you know, bucket, water, a trowel, foam pad, a float, foam foam pad with where you spread the grout with, and to push down each tile and stuff. Make sure it's pushed down all the way into the mud. Then yeah, you should be good to go. I mean, it's really not that bad, and it just take your time. That's what it comes down to, just taking your time. So if you found this video useful, I'd really appreciate it if you liked it. If it wasn't very useful, I'm sorry. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to message me, leave comments, do whatever. And if you like this video, subscribe to the rest of my videos of how to do stuff. I think they're really helpful. So again, Brand Lechuga, have a good day.